Welcome back to the homestead, everybody. As you know, part of gardening is making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. And today we are going to show you a mistake that we made in our soil that we have in these two raised beds. We added way too much compost and we locked up all of our nutrients and drove the acidity through the roof. So what we're going to do is we are going to mend this soil today, and we're going to show you exactly how we fix that mistake. We got a little overzealous when we went to add compost. We thought, hey, what's the big deal? Let's add a bunch of compost. Let's get nice nutrients into these plants. Well, don't do that. That's the first mistake we made. What ended up happening is all of our nutrients got locked up in the soil, and then our plants had nothing to feed off of, and the acidity went through the roof. So as you can see in this bed, we've already done this half of the raised bed, and we are going to do this other half, and then we're going to do this bed down here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a decently deep rake, and we are going to rake the top part of this original soil that we have here, just to till it up and get it ready for mixing in our new topsoil. Once you have your soil mixed up and kind of that hard layer on top broken up, all we're gonna do is kind of just agitate it with our hands and level it out a little bit. So if you have our style raised beds, they're 12 foot by 4 foot wide. So these ratios are gonna be specifically for this size raised bed. So what we're doing is we're taking 2 bags of topsoil. In our case, this is 1 cubic foot. And we're going to use one of these bags on one side and one on the other side. Okay, so we got our topsoil on, and this is mainly just a base. There's not a ton of nutrients in this. Most of our nutrients are gonna come from this Fox Farm Happy Frog solution. So this is soil conditioner. It has bat poop, it has earthworm castings in it, and a bunch of other stuff. It's gonna give our plants a little bit of extra nutrients available at the time of planting for them to be able to thrive. For our soil conditioner, we're just using 1 bag. In this case, this is 1.5 cubic feet on each bed. So for the whole bed, we're just using 1.5 cubic feet. And for this, we're just gently moving it around. Again, this is going to be some pretty immediate nutrients for our plants. All right, we got our soil conditioner down. The last thing we're going to do is add some lime. Now the reason we're adding lime is because it increases the alkalinity in the soil, and because, like I said before, we locked up all the nutrients, it made the soil super acidic. So we're trying to raise the pH up so that our plants have some nice healthy soil to root into. Now you want to follow the directions on your lime. For us, we're doing, it says 4 to 5 pounds per 100 square feet. These beds are about 48 square feet. And so we are gonna do half of a bag. In this case, this is a 6 pound bag. We're just gonna do half a bag for each of these beds. You can mix this in. I'm actually just gonna top dress it, and then we're gonna water it in. All right, so we got our lime on. It's kind of spread across the whole bed. If you do it this way, the last thing you're gonna wanna do is just water in the bed. So we're just gonna soak the whole thing down. After I water it in, the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it one last time with just a kind of a sprinkling of lime to make sure I got all the area of this bed, just real lightly. Mucks up the dirt and stuff.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you. We can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else. Let's help ourselves. Leave our troubles on the shelf. Don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise.
All right, we got our 2 beds done. They are fully complete. We're gonna be planting some sweet potatoes in this bed, and we're gonna be planting some squash and some other items in this bed. I hope you enjoyed this quick tip on how to amend your soil. Guys, don't throw out your soil if you've made the same mistake that we had with putting too much compost in there. You can salvage it for this growing season. You don't have to wait till next growing season. There's a lot of great utilities out there, one being your local extension office. You can contact your local university or just look something up online in your area, type in extension office near you, and something will come up. The extension offices are able to test your soil to tell you exactly what's wrong with it, if it's nutrient deficient in some area, or if your pH levels are way off. They will tell you exactly what you need to do to amend your soil. But in our case, this is what we had to do. So hope you learned something new today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, you're enjoying this journey, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, we love to answer them. We take the time to do so. So leave us a comment or a question down below. Guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.